Nigerian government condemns Israelite strike on Iran, says it is deeply concerned, urge restraint. Good day, my dear listeners. Here is a tragic incident happening between the two countries, Israel and Iran. As the Nigerian government condemns the strike, says it is deeply concerned, urges restraint. Good day, my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from. It is another news coming to your listening ears. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. The federal government of Nigeria has condemned Israel's recent airstrikes on Iran, describing the attacks as a dangerous escalation in the ongoing hostilities between the two countries. In a statement issued on Saturday by the spokesperson of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kemiebi Ebienfa, Nigerian said it was deeply concerned about the rising tensions marked by continued missile and aerial exchanges between Iran and Israel. The government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria condemns Israel's preemptive strike on Iran that has led to an escalation of hostilities between the Islamic Republic of Iran and the State of Israel, marked by sustained missile and aerial exchanges across both territories. Nigeria expresses its grave concern and calls for an immediate cessation of hostilities and urges both parties to exercise utmost restraint in the interest of regional and global peace, the statement read. The government warned that the current cycle of retaliation poses a major risk to civilian lives and could destabilize the wider Middle East with significant consequences for international security and economic stability. The continued cycle of retaliation not only endangers civilian lives, but threatens to plunge the broader Middle East into further instability, with implications for international security and economic development, the statement added. Nigeria also reiterated its commitment to peaceful resolution of conflict and urged both sides to embrace dialogue. Military action is not a substitute for negotiation, it said. The path to lasting peace lies in diplomacy, mutual respect, and adherence to international law. The government called on the United Nations Security Council and other international actors to intensify efforts to de-escalate the situation and create room for constructive engagement between the two countries. As a nation deeply committed to the principles of peaceful coexistence, non-aggression, and multilateral diplomacy, Nigerian calls on all involved to prioritize dialogue over confrontation. We urge the international community, particularly the United Nations Security Council, to intensify efforts towards immediate de-escalation and to provide a platform for constructive engagement. Nigeria stands ready to support all genuine efforts aimed at de-escalating tensions and promoting peace in the region, it said. The Israeli airstrikes, which took place on Friday, reportedly targeted about 100 sites across Iran, including military and nuclear facilities. Among those killed were General Mohammed Bagheri, Iran's Armed Forces Chief of Staff, and Hossein Salami, commander of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Following the attacks, Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, described the strikes as a declaration of war and warned that Israel would face a bitter and painful response. The Iranian military also stated there would be no limit to its retaliation. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. There is no going back on this. The work has already broken out because there is no how you'd apologize to the other party and they would not want to do anything. It will look to them as if they are a coward. Because even the reason why they strike about 100 sites is unknown to anyone. So definitely there might be issues going on already, even before they decided to make the first attack. Moving to the comment section, the first comment here says, "Imagine one missile misplaced and landed in Asurok." A comment here says, "Nigerian didn't want to be left out in global happenings." A comment to says, "Israel, please hope you knows the boundary between Nigeria and Biafra and no fit run o." And the last comment here says, "Una no go leave Israel alone. Them dey on their own now. Those guys know they look face." My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.